What's up, guys? My name's Arianna.
And I'm Maple.
And today we are watching Peaky Blinders. We're on season 5, episode 4.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Patreon. We do full-length watch-alongs on there, but you can also get early access to future YouTube edits before they go live.
The weather change probably isn't helping anything either.
Yeah, today was like weird weather-wise. And of course, he's having a stress dream. We're like, oh my god, we're feeling so anxious and stressed. Oh, here's a stress dream.
Here's a stress dream.
To open the show. God, his eyes are so blue.
And the music mixed with that. Ugh, look at that.
Ooh, look at that power stance.
Who's he waiting for?
Up to our knees in Fenian, blood surrender, or you'll die. The Brickton Terry Billy boy.
Damn.
I love how there's like they add layers now to the villains. The last couple seasons, it's been like layers of villains.
Yeah,
oh, I see.
flag,
He's got
yeah.
his flag back there. I would not have caught that unless he grabbed that and started walking with it.
Parlay.
Pity. I was looking forward to killing you.
At the back of a long queue.
My white flag is a flag of truce. Yours is more a flag of surrender.
This man is bold.
Colour is the same, the outcome is the same. I believe we've friends in common. We should postpone our war.
Your brother left me a hand grenade,
Sends his apologies. You left me landmines.
for which I too apologize.
And peace it is.
Your message said you wanted to seal our truce with some business.
Thought we might use our temporary settlements for our mutual benefit.
You stand in a yard full of scrap metal and stolen goods and you talk like a politician.
Nothing here is stolen, Mr. McCavan. Charlie simply finds things before they're lost. The nature of the deal is explained in my proposal. I've booked you a suite at the Midland Hotel. If you need anything in this city, just mention my name.
So you want to impress me, Mr. Shelby?
Isaiah. Also in the envelope is a cheque for £500 for your wife. She can use it to buy a black dress, and a black horse with black feathers, to pull a black carriage with your body in it. Should you break the terms of the white flag. Now, please, enjoy the city. It's my honor to represent.
Just watching you. I love this framing and the lighting and they like make him feel small right there.
Right, go on. Take your time. I got to the goalkeepers. They all said £5 is enough for you. I've written to the people at Tranmere Rovers because the phone you put into my house has stopped working. So I'm gonna need another one of those.
Okay, once we've got that fixed, aye? Then we'll
Why
have
is
all
he
the
so-
names and numbers of the first division referees. Yeah, no need for that.
Yeah.
We need you to find out what they like. You know, what gets them going. 'Cause a lot of them are comfortable.
He's so scared.
There's nothing to them. We need you to find out what they really like, really.
Yes.
We can also offer them protection from the things they don't like.
He's the most stressed person I've seen so far in this
100%.
entire show.
Carry on, it's just me brother.
What is this? His
Who's that?
What
I
happened?
don't know.
They were sleeping downstairs, and then my husband came home. Drunk from the Marcus, even though he just lost his job. He came to bed. But downstairs, they must have heard a noise. They woke up.
Fuzz.
They woke my husband up. When he's drunk, you don't wake him up.
What happened then?
He went downstairs. He killed them, strangled them, all three of them.
You've brought their bodies here today with you.
Proof, Mr. Shelby.
What?
Babies?
Birds.
Oh.
Their singing was the only pretty thing in my life.
Mrs. Connors, we have your address. We will speak to your husband. My brother here will go to the Bullring Market today and buy you 3 new goldfinches and have them delivered to your door.
Same colours and, feathers.
The new ones I will call Thomas, Arthur and Finn. That'll make him pause, even when he's drunk. Good day, Mr. Shelby.
You take care, Mrs. Connors.
Boy,
Yeah, I really thought that was gonna be babies or something.
Yeah, I
and I
thought she
was
was talking
like, how
about,
did she
like,
carry 3 bodies here?
That woman has only 2 rooms downstairs. Her husband has lost his job and he beats her. And yet the thing that brings her to see her member of parliament is songbirds. And that's politics, Arthur.
anyway, look, that list of loot.
His bangs.
Made on the football.
They banging.
Grand this week. Finn, showing promise, Tom. Maybe we should put him on the track.
Yeah, your lunchtime delivery. Bring her in.
Oh, the shift in music. Did you
Tommy,
hear that?
next fella wants to see Bosie.
Do you know his face?
No, he's Chinese.
Chinese in our pub.
What is happening? And the music shifted the second she walked
Yeah.
into the room. It was like boom, boom, low bass.
You let him in. 3 little birds, eh? Tommy, Finn, and Arthur.
That's why I was like, who is this guy? Because
Mr. Arthur.
he's so dapper.
Truly.
Like, what the hell?
My name is Brilliant Chang.
Brilliant, Shang.
Wow.
Chang is dead.
No.
Sometimes I wonder, is this heaven? Doesn't smell like heaven. So I would say I have survived.
He's also very hot and very evil. I don't understand.
You don't like me?
I like everything.
Oh, this is bad.
You should answer the phone, Mr. Shelby.
Mickey, bring that phone here now.
Because he's wildin'. He likes the life now.
Arthur!
So much more mild-mannered.
Sent a woman with a gun to your youngest brother's office.
All right, Finn.
Wait. What the is going on?
Do you want to die again, Chang?
Good. The guns are pointed. Now we are all concentrating. The moment is now pure.
Purity is not necessary. Displays are not necessary.
Yo, there's like 3 right now.
That door will need some kicking down.
When you walked through that door, it was open. You don't need to do anything to get my attention. Now, what exactly do you want?
They really are coming for his throne.
Mr. Shelby,
If you die here today, we'll bury your face down with no hands. You go straight to hell.
I don't care about rituals. I am a rationalist, Mr. Shelby.
We'll tell your friend on the phone to put a gun down, and we can all have a talk.
Oh!
Hold your fire, brother. Hold your fire.
I'm all right.
She fired into the ceiling.
Finn's all right. Finn's okay. Give me the order. Give me the order, Tommy.
What?
Yes or no?
At ease.
I just want... what does he want? Because I know they killed somebody because of them.
I mean, it makes sense that someone would be coming back around because they went in there and
Yeah. No. What is that?
I don't know. It looks like
It is the purest opium
Oh.
ever arrived in Europe. No salt, no flour, no lies.
Came off a ship called the Capital. Out of Shanghai. Docked at Poplar a week ago. Stevedores were held at gunpoint. Chinese unloaded the cargo by the lights of lanterns. The foreman at the dock estimated there was 7 tons of this stuff. I spoke to that particular foreman, and I worked out that 7 tons of pure opium crystals would be worth approximately £1,190,000 on international markets.
The big crash, Wall Street. Now we all keep our ears open for opportunities.
Ben, we are conducting a piece of business.
Shut a gun to my head.
Always have your searched at the door.
If it's out on the streets, I'll...
All right, come on.
This is a gift, Mr. Shelby.
like it just keeps getting more unhinged.
Yeah.
No.
What did we just what just happened in this conversation?
He's gonna move his product.
I'll check.
I mean, that's what he does. He moves product.
Yeah.
And he does a mix of correct business and.
Sorry for calling the meeting here, but the location is part of the deal.
What deal?
4 boats, 4 days, up the Grand Union from Poplar to here. Half the cargo is coal, and underneath the coal, pure opium crystal.
I vote against it.
They can't use trucks because the Chinese drivers get stopped by the police. They need to get it out of London because all the warehouses have been searched by customs. 7 tons is bound for San Francisco. They need somewhere safe to store it. All we have to do is take it up the canal and keep it here for a week. Ask yourself, would he turn down £250,000? You drive 4 boats up the canal with no prospect of inspection.
I vote against it, Tom.
Holly, £250,000. That's half of what Michael lost in Chicago. I will ask him to take charge of this business.
Michael's position will be reinstated in the company.
This period of quarantine will be over. Think about it, brother. 4 boats sailing up the cuts, smelling of wood smoke and bacon.
Which one of Charlie's gypsy diddy-coy friends do you trust, Tom, eh? With a cargo worth £1 million.
Already made provision. I'm needed at a meeting. Let's vote. Those in favour? Motion carried. Arthur, tell Charlie we need 4 boats, 4 tons of coal before it gets dark. He sails out tonight. Don't forget to go to the bull ring and get them 3 songbirds, Arthur.
What have you heard, Paul?
The man you cut went to the police. But we dealt with it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that's how last episode ended. Jesus.
If she was, it would be your fault, Arthur.
Right, yeah.
They say his face is so badly cut, he's hard to look at. I would also say it is time to give up on Linda. Find someone else who might be able to put your fires out.
Record though, Paul. And that's it.
Oh, Aberama Gold, I'm in love with you.
That was a smolder.
It's like he's so hot.
He's so hot.
Like, what the?
Can't divulge. I need to keep Jimmy McCavan alive.
But I've already got a time and a place for the killing. A little alleyway by a shipyard canteen. A girl called Karen who hates him, who will give him up. I have the sound of cranes and winches to cover the gunshot. I've got a Bentley to get me away.
The war with the Billy Boys is postponed. We've made peace. We're going to do business together. When that business is done, it's all yours. You could avenge the death of your son in any way you see fit.
You mean when you check that little stopwatch you've got that controls the turning of the earth?
Hot damn. That's a line.
And then you will marry and you will settle.
Marry? Marry who, Mr. Shelby? Just let me understand you. Do you mean that Polly is part of this deal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, holy Lord God. Tommy Shelby, OBE, does your vanity have no limits?
I believe it's called the ego these days.
You sit on your throne and you instruct Polly Gray, who is of far richer blood than you, as to when she can and when she can't marry.
I know, she instructs herself. She has her own strategies, and we are of the same blood. She will marry you, but only if you agree to postpone any attack on McCavan until this business is done.
So she is some young gypsy bride that's yours to give away.
Young she is, when she's barefoot on the cobbles.
What about a dowry then, Mr. Shelby? If it's going to be done in the old way, well, you throw in a few coloured ponies.
Hell yeah, dowry.
Events at my house. You are invited.
I want a house. I want a car. I want.
There will be candles and violins and dancing. Polly wants you to propose in the proper way, and then she will give you her terms of acceptance. Inviting you for this purpose was Polly's idea. You can't read.
I don't read.
It's one like...
Ballet.
Apparently it's about love. Polly says that for now, love must defeat revenge.
Dude, these shots are f***ing wild. The one from over top up at him and then under up at him.
Maybe bringing him that far into the family, though, like, protects him more.
How on earth did you get a ballet company to come to your bloody house?
It's an independent dance company dedicated to bringing ballet to the people. We share a philosophy. I'm a patron. I also gave him a lot of
His
money.
name being Mosley is also just kind of diabolical.
Truly.
This date is your wife's birthday.
The party is for her.
But she likes ballet, your wife.
Why wouldn't she?
It's just, well, you see, I did some research into her.
Oh,
Into her past.
okay.
I'll buy her a gift. She likes diamonds.
Now that we are going to be conquering the world together, we need to have no secrets. We should know each other's weaknesses.
Right.
Your wife has led an interesting life. It may even be possible that as a younger man in Birmingham, I came across her. My friends and I would sometimes go to nightclubs in the south of town.
And if you recognize her, maybe you can talk about old times, eh?
If we have met before, your wife and I could even renew our acquaintance. I am invited to stay the night, yes?
I, too, have done some research. Sir Oswald.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I researched your wife, and your wife's younger sister, and your wife's stepmother, Lady Curzon, all of whom you are f***ing. If such things were to take place on a narrowboat, the church would get involved.
But it's not happening on a narrowboat.
It's taking place in your apartment, in your country house, sometimes even in your office here in the House of Commons. So no secrets, and yes, you are invited to stay the night with whichever member of your family finds favour. Now, if you don't mind, I was about to leave. I need to lock up my office.
Actually, I will come alone. In society, you were judged by your hospitality. I will expect adventure.
Oh, looky there. You found the ashtray this time.
Such rogues we are, aren't we?
I
Sing
mean,
like songbirds in the house. And then afterwards, relieve ourselves in the bodies of whomever we choose. Two men for whom forbidding is forbidden. Should be quite a party.
You have to listen to the voices that you hear. Do what they tell you to do. You don't even have to rub the lamp anymore to summon the genie.
Oh my god.
It wasn't the blue stone, Tommy. It was you.
Oh.
It was you.
oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That's
Scary.
scary. If anyone was ever definitively fighting for their life versus their inner demons, it's him right now.
Always. Like this man, like he's had a high SI every episode this season. Like his suicide ideation right now is wild. Oh my god. No, they didn't.
That is so scary.
Who is it?
It's Tommy's car outside. It's him. What's happened?
Nothing's happened. All right.
Are you? I think you're pretty much the farthest from all right we've seen you, and you were shot before, like in the face. Almost.
I have some information from the intelligence officer. Conversations with Mosley. He's planning to put forward proposals on building works. He wants the communists to consider his new party as fraternal, which means his activities are now part of your official remit, yeah?
Mr. Shelby, it's 2 a.m. You can make your report any time. I'll leave you to... Yes. Good night.
I stood on the bridge tonight, Ada, and I looked down, and Grace was there. But she was still alive.
Tom, have you still been taking laudanum?
Laudanum, okay.
January. Off Dad's boat. The boat I was born on. We've never got nothing. We've never got nothing, and we never will.
Dr. Brooks said that you never arrived for your appointment, Tom.
Oh, there's nothing in his books of any use to a man like me. They talk about guilt. What guilt?
The Black Barge.
No, that's not it. Mosley had it right. He said, forbidding is forbidden to us. Nothing can stop us. But there's a part of me that is unfamiliar to myself, and I keep finding myself there. And only the January can get me away.
Please try the doctors again, Tom. Well, then at least throw away your opium. It's that causes the visions. Just throw it away. While it's there, it's a temptation. How much have you got left?
So that is what. Okay. Whoa. That's
7 tons.
Yep.
So that's probably what he's been drinking in them.
Hate for it to run out, Ada. You do me a favour. When that kid of yours arrives, keep it away from me.
Oh.
Yeah, the self-loathing is deep.
Ballet.
Wants to impress someone.
And I'm invited.
You and Gina.
Why?
I love this outfit.
To come back properly.
Her costuming is fire this season.
Coal haulage.
Yeah. Tommy wants you to reopen those books and become managing director.
So I've come back from Detroit to become a coal man.
But if it works, Tommy thinks he can find distribution for it here.
There's coal. Is it Snow White?
No. Golden brown. This is your opportunity, Michael. There is more money.
What was that look? What was that look?
Than there is in all the other parts of our business put together.
Like, he has some things to consider with his girl, and we don't know the conversations that him and his lady have been having.
Knows what opium does to people.
Tommy knows what whiskey does to people. Got an OBE for selling it.
Right, so I take a boatload.
10 sacks to start with, so you can test the market, and we'll deal in bulk loads. Cash payment, unloading, £10,000.
Well, for that amount, it'll have to be a check.
Don't take checks.
It'll be a check.
I will take a check if it's guaranteed by our mutual friend in London, Mr. Mosley.
I just feel like there's too many moving pieces, too many internal stuff.
Dude, business with gypsy Catholic scum.
You know what I mean? Like, for them to be even doing with that, like, with the, then add the Chinese on top of it when he's like this person.
I know. And then the fact that he's like being an informant.
Okay.
It's so much. And he's unwell.
Really not. Delivery in 7 days. Check guaranteed.
Well, your Chinese friends expect the 7 tons that leaves London to still be 7 tons when it reaches Liverpool.
Leave that to me, Mr. McKevin.
Oh, you mean you're bold enough to skim the Chinese? You have some kind of death wish, Mr. Shelby.
Yes, actually, he definitely does.
God. And then we're supposed to enjoy the ballet with Mr. Mom-loving Mosley.
When you've unpacked, there should be a girl laid on for you. Mr. Shelby is a socialist and believes in equality of service for all classes.
Tommy has made contact with Chinese suppliers who have plantations in the Afghan hills. We'll take delivery. We'll ship it all over Europe.
You mean heroin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they the same
How
thing?
much would you make?
Conservative estimate. 3 shipments a year from Shanghai, 7 tons each. Stand to make approximately £1 million per annum. We could go to New York whenever we wanted. On our own plane.
What happens if you get caught?
Tommy has friends. If the ship gets stopped, it'll be the Chinese who hang. We'll be able to afford dukes and duchesses. The Lord.
Actually, I think Mr. Mosley's a baronet.
Oh, God, so sassy with the scarf. Jesus. If a grown man ever threw...
It's Tommy anyway.
Sir Oswald.
That fan, though.
Mr. Shelby asked me to tell you that he's busy with the catering preparations. We'll be joining you shortly.
Dude, this, like, echo chamber?
And while you're waiting...
Look at this shot, dude.
Opium, cocaine, and brandy.
I don't use opium or cocaine. And brandy is for after dinner, not before.
You'll notice that the maids wear name tags. All things are available, except the ballerinas.
And who, might I ask, are you?
I am a queen amongst the Romanies. And I, too, am unavailable.
Z, there's something I didn't tell you about this evening.
Great. He does this to her
Guest.
all the time.
I, like, literally can't.
It's possible that you've met him before. Would you even remember him? Would he remember you?
All I remember is I drank too much champagne.
I wasn't taking cash.
Lizzie, it's a pile of bodies. Floating by. Let him go, Lizzie.
I wonder if this was.
Brought me in here to lay your claim.
I mean, I was going to say that.
Yeah,
but...
that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, it's a start, I suppose.
He lays a hand on you. You will be meat for Johnny Dogs.
In society, you greet a guest. You don't leave them hanging, looking around like a dog.
Oh my God, he is such a little baby.
Need a signature.
Probably.
By the way, your brandy before dinner thing amuses me, but none of the maids are of interest, and I despise the use of drugs.
Okay, you square. Like, what do you want?
Your strategies are very transparent.
Transaction with Jimmy McCavan.
I have no idea who you mean.
I don't trust him. He wants to pay by check. I need your signature as a guarantor in the transaction. Should his check fail to be honoured, the sum is £10,000.
And what is it he is buying from you?
Gin distillery. He's buying me old one, I'm buying a new one.
So not only is the truce holding, but you two are actually doing business. If I sign a check guarantee for this man, it is proof of a connection between me and him. Something you could later use against me.
Why would I want to move against you?
You're curious about my weaknesses. And you've learned it's not cocaine, not maids. But now you will learn my weakness is a tendency to trust people. Do you have a pen?
Sign it.
Mr. Shelby, do you know the work of Friedrich Nietzsche?
No.
Freud?
How pompous.
Not him bringing up Freud.
Or Nietzsche.
Jesus Christ.
Like, that's exactly who.
Brandy of trust. Now perhaps you could introduce me to your wonderful wife.
So, did you know? What? Oh, the tonight's special guest might have you when you're a nightclub hostess. Yeah? If we were to strike from our guest list every man in Birmingham who you... Yes or no? Yes.
Sir Oswald, this is my wife, Elizabeth. Lizzie, Sir Oswald Mosley.
Since we all appear to know, and since knowledge is permission, I'm sure, Mr. Shelby, in the spirit of our honest relationship, you won't mind me saying, it was a bottle of champagne and an evening well spent.
Actually, it was an evening wasted. For the champagne and brandy you bought me. As I recall, it was the booze that put you to sleep a little prematurely.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance is about to begin.
Mr. Mosley, a toast, if I may.
Oh, I was not expecting.
The beginning of something more. Happy birthday, Lizzie.
I'm surprised he didn't just set the drink down.
For real.
Look, Paul is like so.
Oh my God! Look at
wow. Everything's giving me Succession vibes today.
It's giving old money.
Yeah. Okay. No. Like she already knew about him,
They're
yeah,
not.
right?
Yeah.
Holly Gray, Gypsy Queen, will you marry me? A poor commoner who loves you.
I'm a little scarred because every single time there's a family event, something
Well, look at him.
awful
With that
happens.
Hot truck. Who's he even sitting next to? Look at that face.
What cigars are they smoking and why are they so big?
Massive.
Like, where are they getting these from?
Well, maybe not.
Is there anyone even in that car?
I don't know. Like, the way I want to vomit at the... Is that Linda? Is Linda about to kill Arthur, though?
Family occasion.
Bro.
I'm sorry, Linda.
Bro.
Animal inside me. It comes out and I can't stop it. Come inside, please.
Oh
name was Frederick.
God, what a way to do
All
this.
he ever did was talk, Arthur. He just listened. And now he has no face. He's as ugly on the outside as you are on the inside.
Oh my God, this is so disorienting. This is
Oh my
totally their intention.
God.
Knew it!
May you Peaky Blinders all rot in hell.
Arthur.
Who shot her?
Polly
Polly
did.
Okay. Oh my God. That
I
was
feel
a
physically
crazy-
sick.
Okay, the last like 3 episodes have just been like insane.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just
like we
very,
didn't
like-
notice it at first in the first one, I feel like. I'll have to check on Patreon, like go back and look, because I feel like we didn't notice as much in the first one.
No.
But these last 3,
These
like,
last 3, definitely the last 2
for
have been
sure.
very disorienting. Like so much is happening with so little happening at the same time.
Right.
Like there's so many moving parts, and maybe it's because like he's shifted into like the level of politics, so now there's people coming at him from everywhere. So like maybe it is kind of part of his paranoia, like is kind of
Yeah.
true, but it's because he's like taking drugs that like it's hard for us to differentiate like what's actually happening in like his true paranoia.
Yeah.
And
no,
that
yeah,
it is slightly
absolutely.
true, but it's like
All of it is slightly true.
yeah.
Like Mosley signing that paper to connect him. He's like, you see, my weakness is trusting too easily. I don't fucking believe that.
He's weird. It's something weird's going on. And is Michael's wife like gonna freaking cheat on him with Mosley?
I mean, at the start, I didn't think she was actually pregnant, but then they heard the heartbeat. So I don't know, or maybe they know each other, or maybe like, you know what I mean? Like
He's
she
a
knew, like,
freak for moms, dude. I don't know.
and sisters.
And sisters.
He's mother lover Mosley. You're a mother,
Mr.
lover.
Mother Lover Mosley.
Mr. Mother lover Mosley.
All
That's
right,
really hard to
well,
say. Say
um,
that 10 times fast. Also, skimming on top and not in the Chinese aren't gonna know. Like there is two, like, you know how
That seems like a bad idea.
It feels like a really bad idea. And also, like, you know how I'm always like Tommy is literally out here playing chess, like 3 different games of chess while everybody else is
I
playing
know,
one
because
game
how
of
is he
checkers.
gonna get away with that?
But
Because he's
this is even a lot for him. Like how this man pulls this off on top.
and I love how he just casually goes to just the only person he casually is like trauma dumping on is kind of Ada.
Yeah.
Like mental clarity, but then like he doesn't ever like fully do. Like Ada kind of is like that last minute savior for him.
Yo, what are about to be the repercussions of Polly shooting Linda right now, though? Arthur's literally saying like he loves her, like he can't leave her, like shit. But you know what I feel like?
I know.
Polly
And
was
Arthur
like, you
closed
gotta
his
let her
eyes.
go.
Arthur closed his eyes, like
Yeah,
willing
like,
to accept
well,
that.
he's always been.
Well, and he, I think, has decided for himself that if Linda wasn't going to be with him, that's his end.
That's pretty much what he had said to Polly. I can't let her go. I can't let her. So I wonder if Polly's gonna be like, well, now you can.
Now you have to.
Now you have to.
Frick,
I don't know,
dude.
man. She just got engaged.
I thought
There's
she,
only 2
the
episodes left
fact
in
that
this
she was literally like
season.
the fact that she was literally fucking like got engaged is out there like doing the do.
Banging on the lawn.
Yeah,
I tried to say
banging on
yard
the
and
lawn.
at the same time. Banging on the lawn.
next to like a fairy lantern filled with candles
and ballet
and the ballet going off.
That parallel was crazy. Literally, the light. Oh man, I would love to know like the exact technique they used to light Linda. Linda looks like a marionette, like not maybe not marionette's not the right word, but like almost a dummy, like an old school dummy.
Oh, like the puppets.
Like it looks like her mouth. Like if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just so like she almost doesn't look real.
Well, it's
and
probably
then
because
when they intertwine it with the ballet, she looks extra. It looks so fantastical.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word. I don't think that's what I meant.
Well, because
surreal almost.
We would never
like.
It's probably surreal for
Yeah.
her to like basically be like breaking this.
Yeah. Like that
version
lighting
of her.
Ooh.
Oh, and then Finn.
Oh, Finn! Whoa! How are we?
I
almost just
know.
said goodbye.
I know. I'm
Finn!
glad that we sat for a second and we're just kind of like mumbling and talking it all out. Finn is like a manifestation of like all of his brothers into one body.
100%. He came out swinging this season. They went like, because the first episode was when they walked in. So the end of the last episode, it was like, be a man, Finn, like you've never, whatever. And then they're like, don't get your hands dirty. And he's out there getting his hands dirty. He's like getting hookers. He said he didn't want to pay for it. He said he didn't want those things. He never wanted to do it again when Linda and, and Lizzie and all them got him a girl. Like, he's like, I don't want to do that again. Like, blah, 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 blah. And now he's like getting people coming to his office. Ladies are coming to his office at noon to bang Finn. He has a normal girl that he calls the...
They're wild. It's really like how much like the personalities have just ramped.
Oh, yeah.
Of everyone, like, have just ramped up in, like, across the seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like, I know we talked about this in another discussion, I don't remember, but it's like, you know what I mean? But it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't, like, it does feel like the natural progression of them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. As like Tommy scales higher, everyone else kind of like is descending into chaos.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Polly, I feel like is the one that has her head the most right on, and she's just making.
I feel that she has the most acceptance.
I feel like she's her most authentic self right now.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, her just taking her shoes off and walking through it, like that is.
Yeah, like she's her most authentic. Yeah, exactly. Like I think she has the highest level of acceptance out of all of them.
For sure.
But which would make sense because she had to accept like losing her kids.
Losing her
for
kids,
a long
she
time,
said,
and she had to
that
accept.
Noose, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like when the boys, like when the war happened, and she just accepted like taking over the business, and then she accepts giving it back she's just always having to like accept all of these things, and maybe a mixture of all of like who she's around, like she's like her nature of being a woman, like all of these things. It's like she has the highest level of acceptance, which I think allows her to be the most authentic in her position.
Yeah. Yep.
So she does, honestly, Paul most of the time gets the outcome that she's trying to derive.
Yeah, she does.
Which I think is what he was kind of confirming here, is that she really does do Paul does what Paul wants.
100%.
So when Aberema was like questioning it, he was like, no, dude. Like, this is
like she's into it.
This is her thing. So yeah. All right. Well,
thanks
love
for
you
watching
guys.
with us.
Yeah, thanks for watching with us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.